Today I want to talk to you about the importance of sleep. Now, I'm a bit famous in my own little universe for spending the last 6 or 7 years, maybe, at least the last 5 years, averaging about 3 to 4 hours of sleep per night. And it occurred to me that there's probably something wrong with that after I read an article in which the research very clearly indicates that operating on less than 4 hours of sleep a night gives you the same level of impairment as somebody who has a blood alcohol content level of 0.06. So basically for the last 5 years of my life, I've been mostly drunk every day. That's not a good position to be in. So I started looking at tracking my sleep to figure out exactly how much sleep am I getting, and I was averaging literally 3 hours and 20 minutes of sleep a night. I tracked it for a month, that's what I was getting. And then I started saying, well, how can I improve? How can I get more sleep, and how can I get a better quality of sleep? And it turns out that there's some really interesting research that's been done on sleep, sleep deprivation, but there's also some really cool stuff that's happening in the world of how do you get better sleep. And so some tips for you. Read an actual book, not a virtual book, not a digital book, an actual book before you go to sleep. Something about having real lights on, not the blue light range that comes off your digital devices. That's very sleep disruptive. Do not look at your mobile device for the last 30 to 45 minutes before you go to bed, before you intend to go to sleep. Do not be looking at your phone. Don't be checking your iPads or whatever. Do not have a television set in your room. And where you sleep should be for sleep and other things that occur on beds, but not TV watching. Keep TVs out of the room. And then to help you go to sleep, I found some really useful mindfulness meditations that are designed for inducing sleep. And it's relaxation, or frankly, some of them are just a guided sleep talk down. And the one that I keep going back to is put out by the Honest Guys. If you search the Honest Guys on YouTube, you'll see they've got quite the collection of videos there. Not all of them are about sleep. You can use the guided talk downs for sleep, and holy cow, I have been able in the last basic 5 months, went from 3 hours and 20 minutes of sleep a night to I'm now averaging over 6 per night. Now, I'm trying to get to 7 because it turns out that you need a minimum of 6 hours of sleep. 7 is better. So I'm trying to work my way to 7, but I just haven't gotten there yet. So the next thing that I have to do is then start managing my time so that I actually go to bed at a decent hour instead of going to bed at midnight. So tips for you: sleep is good. I used to say there's plenty of time to sleep when you're dead. Well, if you actually follow through on that, you'll be dead a lot faster than you intended to be. And nobody wants to deal with somebody who's mostly drunk all the time. So get good night's sleep, read a good book before you go to bed, stay away from your digital devices for the last 45 minutes before you go to sleep, throw the TV out of the bedroom, and watch the Honest Guys videos. Pretty cool dudes, although their delivery is sort of like William Shatner. But it's pretty cool stuff, and it conks me out now very quickly, and I get 6 hours of absolute beautiful, blissful sleep. It's amazing stuff. But sleep is very important, and you are the only you on this planet. And if you take yourself out early because you decided that you didn't need sleep, shame on you. You're depriving the rest of us of what you have to offer.